shoulder over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. That's how you should be. But if you think about it, if you just stand naturally, where do you fit into these positions? Because if you're on your toes all the time, with heels being a big problem, you really are trying to either overextend your back, okay, and then poke your head forward to balance yourself. That really can be a problem. If you've been sitting at your desk and you're not doing anything, then you turn into this rounded sway back position. So you can, a lot of the time people walk around like this, because they forget that they need to stand up. But the problem is when they stand up straight, they overstand up. So they overcorrect themselves, which can create more problems. So what we need to try and find, if we feel our feet and we rock backwards and forwards on our heels and on our toes, we want to find that middle position that we feel our toes and our heels equally. Once we've found that, most of the time our head, our knees, our hips, our shoulders and our ears balance above each other, and you are quite relaxed, so we're not doing the whole standing up, throwing ourselves out. Now what are the implications of it if you do it wrong? Normal sitting uses the curve of the spine correctly. So all the discs, all the vertebrae sit beautifully in their position. Sitting backwards like this creates 120% more pressure on the spine than sitting normally, which creates this. Years of bad bending or sitting creates the disc impinge, wear and tear, early arthritis, and irritation. So I don't know if anyone's bent forward and suddenly got a sharp pain in the back. That's because your body is under chronic inflammation. Very small, but anything you do just to push it that little bit further is going to create problems. And the problems are created because you sit in a position which puts too much pressure on your back. It also, if you stand in a rounded position or you stand overextended, the same thing happens. It overstrains the discs and the joints of the back. Now, apart from that, we've got to look at our body type. So, we have stiff bodies, we have flexible bodies. We run between this, and it depends on who you are and how you are. If you're too mobile, you'll overstrain the ligaments, so you'll start to fatigue and get tired by the end of the day. If you are quite stiff, you may put pressure on the joints and the discs, and you may start to get sore in the morning. These are different implications of different things. And therefore, you've got to really realise what's going on. If you're getting tired by the end of the day, you need to start exercising a little bit more. It doesn't need to be by the end, by lunchtime or whatever. The earlier it becomes, it means you're not weak enough to sustain your body. So you may get on the mobile area. If you're stiff in the morning and it gets easier as you go through the day, you need to make sure that you keep moving during the day, because that disc is being crushed and inflammation is being formed.